So as you guys probably know, I am a huge FNAF fan and I am basically a simp for the franchise. So today, I thought it'd be fun to remake my tier list or ranking from a few years ago, talking about my or difficulty FNAF games. Sorry, FNAF games ranked by their difficulty. So today, I'm here to revise it because more games have come out and people don't seem to understand that. Alright, let's go. So first of all, I've never tried FNAF AR, and I've never tried FNAF VR, but I've never seen any clips of FNAF AR, but I have VR. And from what I see it as a difficulty of probably an A or B. It doesn't seem too hard. And then AR, I'm not sure, but I'll just put it in C. It seems kind of difficult. So then next up we got FNAF World. The FNAF World's an obvious D tier. I mean, it couldn't be anything else. I mean, it's a really easy game. Still kind of struggling, but really easy. FNAF 3 is also D tier, considering how difficult it is. It's not hard at all. It's pretty easy, to be fair. FNAF 1 is an obvious C tier. It's not hard at all. It doesn't really have, like, I mean, it's a classic. It's obviously a classic. It'll always be a classic. But it's a really easy game. Has nothing really challenging in it at all. FNAF 2, though, is an S tier. That game is really freaking hard, and I still believe that. No matter how much I play FNAF 2, it's still going to be a real big challenge for me. Ultimate Custom Night is also an S tier, especially 50-20 mode, and a lot of different characters you have to memorize, so that one's obviously an S, top of S. And then FNAF 4, these are my top 3 hardest FNAF games at this point. These are very hard games, especially FNAF 4 and FNAF 2. I'll probably move this around actually, but especially because of the breathing mechanic. It's so smart, so clever, but so painful. And then we got the last two, 5 and 6, the middle two chapters. I put 6 at A, and Sister Location probably at A as well. And I do this because, first of all, this used to be my number 1. This is not. I've realized that there's only 2 parts of the game that are really challenging, and that's Night 5 in both modes and Night 4. Nights 4 and 5 are really hard. Besides the normal ending for Night 5, it's not that hard, but the Ennard ending is really hard. Especially because of the keypad part. But Night 4 is also really hard because of the spring locks, and it's just a pain to fight against. And then FNAF's Pizza Simulator is pretty easy until you consider the fact that there's multiple animatronics coming at you if you decide to salvage all of them. So that's my tier list. Thank you for watching. I'm Emdrew, and I'll see you next time.